Okay, welcome to the tutorial where I'm going to teach you how to play Sam Smith's new song titled Too Good at Goodbyes. Let me play a little bit of it for you so you know how it's going to sound. It's going to start off like this. Then it's going to move into some sections like this. And then this is where some of you might recognize the song as it starts. It goes. And then it goes into a pre-chorus, and then it goes into the awesome part of the song, the very catchy part that sounds like this. So I am going to teach you how to play that. First things first, this song is in the key of F major. So what that should mean to you is you are allowed to hit all the white notes except B. B as in boy right here. So the F major scale goes like that. The other thing that you need to have in your head as you are learning this song is there are 4 sections to the song. There's the verse, and then there's a second verse, and then a pre-chorus, and then the chorus. So let's start with number 1. One of the 4 sections. You're going to have to memorize the melody lines for each of these sections. They change up just a bit, and all a melody line is, if you don't know what that is, it's what Sam Smith is doing. He's singing, so I'm way too good at good. So, goodness. Anyhow, so the singing part, we're just trying to mimic that on the piano. Sorry, I didn't quite get that down. So, first part here is going to be like this. Let me play it for you. So let's work on the left hand. What's nice is the left hand stays the same throughout the whole song. There's no change of chords. So we start off with a D minor, and then it goes up to an F, and then a C, and then a B flat. And when I hit my B flat, I usually like to take this bottom note and just add it up top. So I have that. So one more time, D minor, so it's going to be a D, an F, and an A. D, F, and A. Then you're going to move up to F major, F, A, and C, and then a C chord. So it'll be C, E, and G, and then that B flat major chord, and I like to add the octave, so I'm going to have octaves on B flat, and then my middle notes are D and F. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how the count goes for the left hand. Now on this first section here, what we're doing with the right hand melody line is we are waiting for the left hand to hit. The left hand will hit, and then you're going to hit 4 times on C. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then to the A. So to start you off, it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so practice that. And then what you're going to do is after you hit this A, you're going to go pinky on D, as in delta, and then C, and then da-da-dum. So the phrase goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, da-da-da-da-da-dum. So a little bit slower. So remember, the left hand hits first, so it'll go like this. When I hit the A in the right hand, that's when my left hand will hit the second chord of F, so a little bit slower. The second A. Da, dum, dum, da, dum. Okay, so that's the first little part of the first section. Now, so this part's pretty easy because the notes are all next to each other. So, and then when you go to the C, the right hand melody line is going to do this. So 2 finger on G, all the way up with your 4 finger. So use good fingering here. 2, 3, 4, and then to the B flat. So when you get to this B flat, what you can do, or what I like to do actually, is I'll hit the chord and then kind of give some rhythm like that. So the whole section will sound like this. If you struggle with kind of this little rhythm that I'm doing here, check out the little eye on the top right of your screen. It's going to be coming across the screen right now. It's a series that I developed, a course titled Rhythm Techniques for You. It'll strengthen your brain's ability to basically control your hands on the piano so that you can do. So do you see how I'm not hitting a lot of notes, but I am giving my notes a certain type of rhythm? You need to strengthen your brain so that you can control your fingers and kind of use those rhythms in songs. I'll show you how to do that in the program. So 1 in every 4 of my viewers will click up there. Go check it out. Let's get back to it. So section number 1 is complete. I'll play through it one more time and we'll move on to section number 2. And then you repeat it. And then we're going to move on into section number 2, which sounds like this. Okay, so that section is going to go like this. Your right hand and left hand on this section are going to hit together. So the melody line is going... So let's see how many hits we're hitting on the C here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 2. What might help you is if you memorize how the song sounds before trying to play this. So never gonna let you get close to me. So okay, so that's what's happening there. So da 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 da. Okay, so remember the hands are coming in together on this section. So a little bit slower so that you can kind of grasp what I'm doing. Move to an F chord and then you do the same thing. And then you jump up to that D. Okay, so that little section there, even slower. Okay, when you go to the C, you hit a G. This is similar to section number 1, where you go do 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 do. So that's exact same melody line happening there. And then you repeat it. Go. And then it's going to jump into section number 3, which is the pre-chorus, which sounds like this. And I'm going to do octaves. So I'm going to make it sound like this. Okay, so if you can't do those octaves, if your hands are too small for that, just simply stick to the single note. So I'm hitting an F here, just do this. Do, 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 do. So the third section sounds like this. Jump into the chorus. So the pre-chorus here, section number 3 is what I'm calling it, is going to sound like this. So what's happening is the right hand now will start the melody line here. Remember in section 1 we let the left hand start and then you hit 4 hits? Well, in this third section we're going to have the right hand start and the right hand's going to do this. So you have 4 notes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on your 5th note, that's when you start the chord progression here. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. the left hand will come in there. Let me do that section again so you kind of get the lineup of notes. 1 second, my computer went to sleep, and I don't think that ruins the recording, which is good. Okay, so here we go. So 4 notes in the left hand, so do, 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 and then the left hand comes in. Then you do it again, 4 hits, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then instead of going to the C, you go to the G. B flat, walk it down. So that whole section, this is section number 3, is going to sound like this, very slowly, the whole thing. Bit faster. And then it's going to go into the chorus, which is the best part. So the chorus is the best part, but also the most challenging part. So be kind to yourself as you are practicing this. So after the third part there, the right hand is going to do a little bit of a melody line before, again, the chords come in. So this is similar to the starting of section 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then on the 7th note you come in. I'm way too good at goodbyes. So again, I'm doing the melody line in the right hand with octaves. So 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, bum. So that's the first chord there. And then after you do this little melody line here, you're going to jump up and do what the choir is doing in the song. They kind of do a little mirror of the melody line, and it goes like this. Okay, you can forget this part altogether, but I would encourage you to try and practice this. It'll take some practice. So from the top of the chorus, it goes like this. This is section number 4. That's what I'm calling it. By the way, check out the description for the order of how you'll do it. I'll say, okay, you'll play 1, then 2, 3, 4, then back to 2, or whatever it does. So go check that out. Here we go. Top of the chorus, which I'm calling section number 4. So a little bit slower on that so you can get that. So what I'm doing in the right hand with these inversions of the F chord, and then you have a G minor chord, I'm doing I'm way too good at goodbye. So a little bit slower. So it's an F, second inversion. So you have C, F, and A. And then A, C, and F. So this is just an F chord. If you're not sure what these inversions are all about, and you're really serious about learning piano, or at least want to kind of sound good, you should learn the basics to piano. Check out a course for free on my website titled The Basics. Just head to my website, order the course. It's downloadable video tutorials, and I'll send you download links in your email. So just order that and see what you can do by learning the basics. It'll shock you once you get the basics of piano down. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, bum. And then hop back up to this chord right here, which is a G minor chord, and that is a second inversion. It's going to be D, G, and B flat. So you got to practice this very slowly. Da, 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 da. Okay, so from the top of the chorus, this is the hardest part, so I'm spending a lot of time on it. Then right away, you're going to come back to this C octave and start the next melody line. And then you're going to do this. Okay, so let me teach that second part there. So you hit the F chord and then you come back. And then here, instead of the F, you hit the E, with the C chord. And then you come up and do this. So the chords here are a C chord, and then second inversion of C, and then D minor, and then B flat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so that part will sound like this. See this chord here? Don't worry about that, just do the octaves. Sorry I did that. Back to the top. So that is the end of the tutorial. After you do the chorus, then you'll go back to the top of the song. It kind of repeats. Just check the comment section or description. I'll put the order of the song there. Like I mentioned, be sure to check out that little I at the top right of your screen. I have some incredible programs that'll teach you how to do cool rhythms like that without hitting a lot of notes. It's all about the placement of the rhythm and the strength of your brain. It's a program I developed. Go check it out, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching this tutorial. Okay, you made it to the end. 1 in every 4 of my viewers clicks right there to learn how to play like me. As always, guys, don't forget to subscribe for more awesome videos. You can click on my beautiful face right there if you'd like, and your next video's right here.